Well, we're going to officially welcome you to the show. Entertainment executive Chris Medina on the check-in with us tonight. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. It's a good time. I'm working, busy, so I can't complain.
I hear you.
Just tell the world just a little bit about Chris Medina, just your journey throughout this whole business and entertainment thing.
Okay, I'll take it back. I mean, who I am is I'm somebody first and foremost that loves hip hop, put my life into hip hop from 1985 when I started DJing in my basement.
Okay.
It was 1990 when I started working with going to Jazzy J Studio on Alton Avenue in the Bronx, and working with guys like and being around guys like Diamond D, Fat Joe, the whole Digging in the Crates crew. I was there for a lot of those moments. From DJ, I made the natural transition into producing, being around Diamond and Jazzy J and guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really learned a lot. So I started producing and working with, I never had any major releases or anything. I did a lot of projects like independent, like with Cannabis on Ola Records, Gemini the Gifted one, King's Son, Ellie Venom, a few others, but mostly I had artists that I was working with.
Right.
And I wasn't trying to shop. At that time, it wasn't like it is now where you could like just send beats to anybody online. And back then, you had to know somebody, or you had to be out and about in front of a radio station at a studio with a tape with your beats and whatever, trying to get somebody to listen to them.
Okay.
So I focused on working with artists, and I had a couple of artists. One artist I worked with was a guy that was working with DMX, because I was living in Mount Kisco, and DMX was up there too, and we met, and I was working with him. He was, really good artist, talented, but, of course, you get caught up with a lot of personal things, and, it is what it is.
Right.
So from that, basically, it led me to working with, I've always stayed in the music business. Like, even though I branched off, and I branched off into doing commercial real estate finance. I worked for a hedge fund for a while, and, made a good amount of money doing that. And then when the credit market went to, when we had the credit collapse, that industry went away.
Okay.
And I made the I said, music always called me back, and I'm grateful for that, to have that as a fallback, just to be able to go back to that. And that's when I started getting into management. And one of the first groups I was blessed to work with was Allure.
Okay. All right. Clap it up for that.
Yeah, I was blessed to work with Allure, and because of them, I got to go to countries like Australia, Belgium, Amsterdam, and I don't even know where else, and just a lot of good experiences with them. So that, I work with Allure, and I also work with the legendary DJ Doo-Wop.
Okay, Doo-Wop. All right.
Yeah, it was, I was another crazy, thing that, I was a childhood, I used to buy his mixtapes, and that was my thing, so when I got to work with him, it was an honor, and he became a friend of mine. So it was really good, and I was blessed. But, in reality it's like, I never want to rely on music just to feed my family and provide income, because a lot of times when you do that and it doesn't work out, you start resenting music, you start resenting things that you love.
Right.
So I was very, very fortunate that I had options, and I gave myself choices, and I went to work at Morgan Stanley, and then I worked at Chase. Prior to that, I was working at Chase, and this is how I met Andre Swanson, who's the CEO of True Optic. This is how we became acquainted. We were both at Chase. He was a financial advisor. I was an investment banker. And 6 months into working together, working with each other, we realized we had a musical interest.
Nice.
And he told me he had an artist, and he gave me the artist, CD, Opium Black from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay.
And from there, we started working together. and you know, it was just a weird journey. The way I look back at it now, it's like our first client was Wyclef.
Okay.
And this is back when True Optic, and I'll give you a quick overview on True Optic, but just the transition from music into me being in a tech space is like, just because of hip hop, I'm in a very good position.
Right.
And I bought a lot of my contacts, I bought a lot of my, just business associates. I was able to bring that to benefit the company.
Right.
And that's kind of where my focus is now. So when we worked with Wyclef, we did a social media like a campaign. Like we picked the 5 most influential social media followers of Wyclef. Regardless if they had 1 million followers or 50 followers. Our technology allowed us to know exactly who had the most influence. And we did a contest for 1 or 2 listeners to come to our studio, Trackberg Studio in Hartford, for a meet and greet with Wyclef.
Nice.
And we did that, and that was the first. We did 4 videos with Wyclef. He did songs with Opie and Black, and then he was interested in Tropic in the beginning, and it didn't work out, but it was just a great experience. So that's the journey into tech. And now I can tell you a little bit about True Optic and what we do.
All right.
If you want to hear.
And wait a minute, real quick. For our listeners that's just joining us right now, we are on the phone right now with entertainment exec, Mr. Chris Medina. He's about to talk to us about True Optic and about his business and just the great things his business is providing. Go ahead, Chris.
All right, great. Well, the most important thing to know right now is True Optic is the only company that can deliver the same advertising that you get on your desktop, your mobile device. We're the only company that could do that on your smart TV, your connected TV, your PlayStation 4, Apple TV, etc. So that's a big thing because, about 60% of the households in the United States have a smart TV, and that number's growing.
Yeah.
And advertisers are wondering, why can't I reach the person that's sitting in front of the TV with their desk, with their, the smartphone, and I could send them an ad there. Why can't I do that on their smart TV? And the main reason is because on smart TV and connected TV, OTT, over the top devices, cookies don't work, and device IDs don't work. The only thing that works across those devices is an IP address.
Right.
And we patented the technology. Are you guys familiar with BitTorrent and peer-to-peer file sharing?
What was the second one?
Peer-to-peer file sharing?
Yes.
So basically, people downloading content illegally, quote unquote. We patented the technology where we sit in this swarm of people that's sharing content, and we have no content. We don't share any content. All we do is know what people are looking for, and we aggregate that data. And it's all IP based because everything on peer-to-peer is IP.
Okay.
So we have a proprietary data set of about 500 million IPs globally.
Nice.
And about 80 million in the United States.
Nice.
And so that part, we were working with companies doing, audience measurement, like, companies, some entertainment companies were asking us to, for routing tours for artists. We know that, these people are downloading, for example, let's say, we use Allure. We'll say, 5,000 people are downloading Allure in Australia, and it's a lot of people downloading them. Maybe we should plan a tour in that part of Australia or do some campaigns, marketing, whatever.
Right.
So in other words, it took a loss because that peer-to-peer before that, everybody was like, oh, they're pirating, they're not buying content, they're losing money.
Right.
Yeah.
It can't be stopped because the nature of it, it's not a centralized platform where there's one server that has all the content. When you download on peer-to-peer, you're getting bits and pieces of the file you want from hundreds of people. So that's the nature of it. It can't be stopped. So what we're doing is figuring out a way. Okay, it can't be stopped. We could figure out how to monetize that, how to get something out of it.
I actually understand it. Just from running a website,
right.
and basically our focus is entertainment. So I understand about a lot about what you're saying about aggregating content and all of that. And I definitely in the future, just off air, would like to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, absolutely, because it'll bore all your listeners and they'll tune out. So I don't want to do that for you.
Yeah. So basically, now just tell us real quick, how could someone get in contact with you, and are you just like staying strictly in the entertainment realm, or it doesn't matter?
Well, one thing I'm doing, and this is related to music, is because I'm in a position that I'm in right now, and I've gotten so much out of hip-hop, I want to give back. And the way I want to do it is my partners and I, my partner DJ Sure Shot, who's part of Diamond D, Psychotic Neurotics, his brother DJ KX, also Diamond D, Psychotic Neurotics, and our partner Larry Jenkins. We're launching this thing called, it's not a podcast, it's a live or tape video dinner called Feed Me Hip Hop.
Okay.
We're going to take classic hip hop artists. I don't use the term old school. To me, it's classic. Take them out to dinner, interview them, ask them questions, whatever, and then offer them at the end of the meal. We're going to offer them the opportunity. We're going to design whatever they like. If they want to design a logo, a T-shirt, whatever they want to design, we're going to offer that to them for free, and they're going to have that. And then we're going to offer them other services as well.
That's
so
dope.
It's a give back.
Right.
That's dope. That's dope, man. And
so
it's different.
I don't want to take up much more of you guys' time. I appreciate you guys giving me an outlet to speak about these two things. And when I have the Feed Me Hip Hop up and running more, I'd love to come back and discuss that.
Right.
Okay. And real quick before we let you go, man, and thanks for calling in and sharing that information. Our topic tonight is you only could choose one thing. All right, one thing: money, power, love, or good sex. You only could choose one. Which is going to be?
Oh man, I'm speaking from life experience. I definitely choose love.
Wow.
That's what I said. Hey, Chris.
I choose love. I have a different perspective on things now. At my age now, before it would have been money, before sex. It's like, all right, when the sex is over, it's over. Okay, love is there. Money comes and goes or whatever. Love is more valuable than anything.
Y'all cute and stuff. The men, y'all cute and stuff tonight. Whatever, sit down. See, I feel crazy now that I chose sex, but I have my reasons.
Shit.
Okay. Well, he said that's fine. We all have to, opinions and preferences.
I'm just saying.
That's fine. I'm not, I'm just giving my point of view.
Shut up. You can shut up, Norm. But I just wanted to say thank you to Chris. I also the reason why when I first sat down with Chris during the week, we were talking over the phone about the whole True Optic thing or whatever, and this has been something that he's been talking about for a while. Like, this was how you just have like this baby sitting inside of you that you want to help create and nurture or whatever. So I'm really proud of him that he was actually able to now bring it into fruition or whatever. And I thought right away about you, because I know how big you are on hip hop. And the reason why I want you guys to come together was because Norm has been talking about something that he's trying to put together, what we talked about last week. And I feel that you guys would be kind of dope to maybe like even work together. We're trying to get, like he said, some classic artists over either to the station to help one another. You know what I'm saying? Like one hand washes the other, support. But also like if you plan on doing that thing, maybe we could all sit down together and bring some people to the forefront for it. And I thought like the whole hip hop thing, he's always talked about hip hop, and I always thought about you.
Yeah.
And to me, you are hip hop because you know everything and everybody.
Yeah,
so
Chris, hip hop is my life, man. It's my world. That's my culture. I'm a 50-year-old hip hop connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still doing it. I come from the DJ background to the MC background. Matter of fact, you might know my old record. I'll talk to you about that off air because it was all over. Yeah, you may have it. You may have it. But and it's funny if he does have it. I'm a cracker because Red Alert was the first to play it, and then Marley played it, and then it started the trend back then. But it's still selling overseas, so who knows? You may know it.
That's beautiful. I'm sure I do.
But definitely, man, we definitely going to build. We're going to talk some more.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Whatever you need, if you need me to do anything, listen. Just reach out and ask. It's not a price tag attached to that. Just reach out. We'll talk. We'll work it out.
Absolutely, my brother. It's great talking to you, Chris.
All right, you too. I appreciate you guys for having me.
Of
Keep
course.
that. I'll talk to you very soon.
Definitely. Send my love to the guys.
Absolutely.
Didn't
Will
work out. All right.
And send my love to the girls too. I still think Allure is like the best group.
Aw. Thank you. I definitely will.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, take care.
Have a good night.
You too.